Hi, you guys. Just sitting down to do another. I'm squeaking them under the wire as much as I can. I'm going to visit my daughter, and where she lives has iffy Wi-Fi, so that may or may not contribute to how fast I can upload video. I just don't really know what to expect, but I'll do the best I can. Stick with me if you can. Thank you to new subscribers and to those of you who have been aboard for some time. And I invite, I invite the rest of you to sign up. It's free, and all it does is allow you to. You'll be notified when I upload a video, and it supports the channel. The logarithm. And the quote that I had this morning is, this afternoon actually, Carl Jung, and he says, the ego must be able to listen attentively and to give itself without further design or purpose toward that inner urge toward growth. To that inner urge toward growth. That's it. If it doesn't, if the ego fights it, it becomes a limiting, self-limiting energy. Ego is not in and of itself bad. It's how we take action in the world. But when it's on the side of growth. So let's see where we go. Oh, and I wanted to just say, getting ready to leave town, and, I'm such a homebody. For a number of reasons, I'm just very rooted. So it's really good for me, periodically, to just leave and go somewhere else, because I'm pretty place dependent. I really love it here, and but in the wintertime it's so isolated, so it behooves me to get out and kind of nurture other connections, and just to be in the world in a strange place. Different environment. I'm in a rural context. To go into a city or just switch it up. But I have some anxiety about that. Weirdly enough, it's like, I have to leave Rue, and, I think there's always, at least for me, that feeling slightly unhinged. Once I get there, I'm usually good to go. Because it shouldn't be place dependent. I just love it here, so there is that. Okay, here we go. Ego. This would not argue for growth. This is having your back turned to the potential Two of Cups connection because you're mourning something that didn't work out. And it takes time and attention to be stuck in this place. Something happened in Cups energy in terms of feelings that put this person into a place of sort of the stasis, being stuck in mourning what's no longer there, and in the process neglecting the potential which is right there if this person could turn around. Cups energy, possibly a water sign. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, good. We got Three of Swords. This person is in mourning because something happened. And I'm guessing it was out of their control. It had to do with a connection that was broken. And hearts heal, so it's not to say this is always going to be the case, but you know, for now, somebody, could be you, or somebody you've been connected to, is sad that this connection is broken. And at least for now, apparently, it is. It's broken. Page of Wands, the new direction. On the part of a page that looks like they've been around the block, possibly a fire sign. You know, something has aged this person, perhaps the heartbreak has, and time has been spent in this state of mourning. You know, the lingering effects of this heartbreak, but a new direction forward from this posture. You know, if the back turned, somebody's turning their back on Two of Cups. But indeed, this Page of Wands has a direction, a purpose, and a passion. This can be a card of great passion. You know, it can be physical passion, but it's new, it's fresh, it's strong. You know, it's like presenting itself, and it may be the very thing that can override the sadness and the heartbreak, because it's worth heading toward, even if a lot of time has been spent, time that aged somebody, while that person or the person they're connected to was kind of stuck in sadness. But a new beginning, a new passionate beginning. Oh, I love it. And also in fire energy, Sun. The new direction, the new passion, you know, is about warmth, happiness, Leo time, which is now, and we're running out the clock on Leo. Happiness just around the corner, this new beginning. So take heart, you know, that it may have aged somebody to have been in this some kind of contention that left them by themselves. And this might be the person coming in to them to say, at long last, I found a way towards you, and I'm like this about it. There's an opportunity for this because the wand is sprouting. It's growth, it's potential. And this person has it in their hand as a way to advance. And another major arcana, this is Leo, another major arcana, Chariot, is a card of Cancer. So this happiness, there's a rush toward it. Somebody's figured something out about their feelings. Cups energy. You know, they become aligned with that forward-moving path and purpose. This person is walking the path. You know, passionate, determined, headed in. Somebody's coming for somebody. Fast. Major arcana card of fast. Wands are fast. Swords are fast. So it's like this new beginning promises to open up the really lovely, both a Chariot Cancer and Sun Leo, potential deep energies. You know, the Sun kind of addresses this new beginning, right direction, and Chariot would address the balancing out, the leveling out of this sadness. Because Chariot moves forward when things are aligned, and it might well be aligned with happiness. Both parties. I think maybe the Cups person and the Page of Wands person are two different people, but they're represented in major arcana by these two. You know, happiness, emotional alignment, and fast forward movement. Looking good, guys. And this card could be construed as to be of ego in that sense of the individual. But in this case, what did it say? Without further design of purpose, the inner urge toward growth. And remember, this is a sprouting wand. Creativity, growth, passion, purpose, direction toward growth. And the growth energy is very strong. There, in my head, I have this old Paul McCartney and Wings song, the lyrics of which are, it's coming up, like a flower, it's coming up, which I always thought was quite sexy and suggestive. It's coming up. And it's coming in. Page of Wands, Chariot. So far this looks splendid because our first two cards were sadness and heartbreak, and everything after that is fire and a reconciliation of the cup energy, the feeling energy in Chariot. Coming in fast. Tell us more. I think a choice has been made. Two of Pentacles indicates weighing up and for a long time. Somebody's been in consideration. It's also a card of balance, as is Chariot. Chariot's balance in Cups energy and feelings energy. And this is like what somebody's going to do about it. In Pentacles energy. You know, am I ready to stop consideration and go for something? Choose which one. There's usually a choice implied, and it's gaining momentum. This guy, you can see 1 foot off the ground, as if it is a dance of change. So whatever Cancer energy of Chariot, this reconciliation of emotional energy toward happiness and from happiness, allows a change on the 3D level. A decision. Right. Another card of balance. Libra. We've been getting Chariot and Libra together a lot. You know, this is the scales coming into balance. It speaks to relationship, as does Two of Pentacles. There are 2 Pentacles. 2 things that need to be considered. 2 sides of the scale. But Libra energy is clear and fair and about decision. 2 of Pentacles, bringing it into 3D, into balance, making a choice that's fair and just, a decision. And this is in real time, and this is on the archetypal level, Libra, of you know, it could be something being rectified, something that was out of balance, because this energy is out of balance. You know, it's being so stuck in your sadness that you won't turn around, you can't move. You're stuck, you're pinned down in your heart and in your mind, and in the place where the 2 meet. Because one certainly affects the other. And this is kind of the breakthrough. The breakthrough. I think somebody is going to break through this other person's sadness and resistance with this offering of passion. This offering of light and warmth. You know, I'd go with light and warmth. Sometimes 5 of Cups indicates a need for change, but a certain time spent in mourning that's kind of inevitable until it's done. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that's very nice. Just, you know, it's nice when the clarifying cards make sense. Okay. there's been that block. Somebody feeling guarded and maybe blocking other possible directions because one has been chosen in that page of one's energy. You know, this is what I'm going to do. This is the direction I'm going to head, even against all of these other possible outcomes, directions coming at this person. They're blocking those. Fire energy. And moving forward, again, in that Two of Pentacles energy, you know, they're coming in for real. Pentacles speak to, you know, real things. Showing up. And it's taken a while, possibly 2 years. Pentacles really speak to a long time. 2 years in consideration to reach this balance point of Libra. And it involved a certain kind of rejection of other possibilities. But now's the time, and in comes possibly an earth sign. Comes in to the person who's been waiting. This Cups person, this 5 of Cups person, is now a 4 of Cups person. There's an opportunity for love, and it's going to wake this person up. Page of Swords. This is a message. I mean, this is the in-person 3D arrival to wake the person up. And it's some bit of information that will clarify a new beginning, a new lesson, something in sword energy that you need to understand. And I think it's about this other sword energy card, the breakup, the hurt. And the message is 4 Wands. You know, a card of reunion, a card of the meeting place, a card of both people traveling, you know, directionally Wands energy, mutually toward this place, both of them. I think this page energy has gotten through, broken down a barrier with a kind of a big wand. You know, bashed through the resistance. You know, and then comes in slowly to rectify this 5 of Cups situation with 4 of Cups. Somebody's been waiting a long time, but the message is kind of worth waiting for. From this 4, where's the love, to this 4, it's here. It's at this place where we meet. It can be a literal meeting place, or it can just be the kind of a equal match. Both people deciding 2 of Wands, 2 of Wands, to come together, 4 of Wands, in this place. It's a celebratory place. You know, this is where we'd all like to be, as long as it's the right person. And I'm not sure, well, okay, a little bit more. Okay. And it's indeed, it's a love offer. This slow energy of Pentacles, and maybe this is the offer back from the Cups person. You know, at least maybe I'm ready to receive the love that supersedes the sadness. This is like in Cups energy and feelings energy, in the energy of Chariot. You know, and this was, I think, worth waiting for, because it leads to 4 of Wands. And here it comes. It's a message that clarifies the intent of this person who's coming in for real, in 3D, bearing bearing their feelings and, you know, holding it in their hand, but also bearing, opening up, letting somebody know in a small way at first, but, you know, the stakes are high. It leads to such a magnificent place of light and alignment. On Sun, we have 4 of Pentacles. What's been stuck, what's been held back, possibly by this 5 of Cups person who's so sad they're protecting themselves. I mean, in both of these, we have an element of protection, of block. You know, this is some kind of refusal, and it's the third 4. 444, which is, you know, in numerology a significant number, but I don't know enough to know what it means. Like an angel number. And that was on the card of happiness and warmth. So somebody's been holding back, but now it's not, you know, nobody's able to kind of corral the Chariot energy once the emotions are aligned. And it's Sphinx, you know, it's archetypal. It can be a literal movement forward, but it certainly is backed up by this archetypal energy of Cancer. The forward movement of feelings, being drawn by your feelings quickly. Drawn by your feelings. Okay, and on Justice, 10 of Pentacles. You know, what we're recalibrating and what's fair is kind of the full Monty. To the place where we can live. To the meeting place. 4 of Wands. But it's a real place. Recalibrating, you know, through balance, where we want to go, what we want to make real. And there's a decision, 2 of Pentacles, been made to kind of go for the gold. That fulfillment. It's like going home, in a way. Because 4 of Wands kind of speaks to home, and so does 10 of Pentacles. On 5 of Cups, King of Swords. Air sign clarity. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and King of Swords leans heavily toward Aquarius. You know, somebody's taken some time to figure out perhaps their own state of sadness, what's kept them in mourning. And now they've figured it out. And what they seem to have figured out in sword energy is what the hurt was about. They're reconciling hurt. They're bringing it into balance. Again, in sword energy, Libra. The scales, to do with relationship between these 2 things. Between these 2 things. So it's both the consideration, King of Swords, and the action taking, which is to choose. And I have to say that the Knight of Cups coming in may run into, because the sword energy looks a bit challenging here. Like, I want to know your intentions. It's a little bit guarded. There's something about being on the back foot. Sword raised. You know, is this a true offer? Because before, something went wrong. Left somebody in 5 of Cups. Both parties, maybe, because 3 of Swords to me indicates, you know, it's not just one person who got hurt. Somebody's found a new way forward. Baby cakes. Ow! Temperance, another fire energy, card of balance, healing, divine timing. On this clarifying the new beginning in fire energy. So this is on the archetypal level, the level of the psyche, but here it is expressed in 3D as a purposeful, kind of bang. Let's begin. Let's begin, because now's the time. This is a divinely blessed beginning that really couldn't have happened before, because there was a sadness and a heartbreak and a need to find the new direction that took a while, this sort of aging page. Took a while to make the decision. Pentacles speak to time. That weighing up took a while. Took a while. But here it is. Love is at the door. Love will come a knocking. A banging kind of. The wait was worth it, and in fact, couldn't have happened before now. But now it's happening in that element of fire, of warmth, of readiness, of Four of Wands, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, Temperance, Leo in the Happiness card. This is a card of Sagittarius. Healing. We've gotten again and again this energy of let's begin. Let's begin. And it seems to me that the ego is now listening attentively and ready to give itself without further design or purpose to that inner urge toward growth. Toward growth. Signing off here with the Julian of Norwich quote. This was a woman, a mystic, and this was one of her prayers. All shall be well, and all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well, for there's a force of love moving through the universe that holds us fast and will never let go. Will never let go. It's moving through the universe and kind of through us, this energy, this divine blessing that tells you when to begin. And there's an element of like, now it's time. Amen. See you soon.